Hi, crafty friends. Melissa Minor here. Thanks so much for joining me on my YouTube channel. Today, I'm creating a layout using the My Creative Scrapbook March main kit. Now, I do have a full unboxing of the kit, so I will leave that link down below in the description box in case you're interested. All right, so here's a look at my kit, and I've already made several layouts. I like to package these in a storage envelope so I have everything all together. I've got the chipboard, the stickers, and my pattern paper pieces. Today, I'm going to be scrapbooking a large photo. I've got this 5x7 photo of my daughter Tatum, and this was her at prom last year. It was her first time attending prom, as she was a sophomore, so she was invited to attend the prom with an older classmate. And then I've got this individual photo of her that is a 4x4 in size. All right, so this layout's going to come together very quickly because I'm using a sketch. Now this sketch I've pulled is from the 12x12 Volume 5 Creative Design Team Sketchbook. Now they also have measurements listed for each of the pieces. That's why it's going to come together so quickly. But it is a paid download, so I'm unable to show the different sizes of things. So I'm not going to be giving you measurements except for my photos. But I will leave a link listed down below in the description box to their website in case you're interested in downloading one of their sketchbooks. They have different ones. They've got 12x12 and they've got 8.5x11. And so I really enjoy them. I print them out and put them in a binder so that I can use them for reference. I love sketches. They work as such just a great jumping off point. So you can see here I have two larger pieces of pattern paper. I chose the pink and then I chose the green here with the little flowers on it. And I thought that would be perfect since Tatum's wearing a dark green dress and then her flowers are white. But in the pattern paper there's just like little hints of pink. So I thought pink would be a great accent color. I've chosen another one of the pattern papers here and I'm making a strip across the center. So I'm following the sketch and I'm cutting these pattern papers according to the measurements, which makes this layout come together effortlessly, if I can get the words out. All right, so here's my 5x7 photo. I did mat this on white cardstock, and I distressed the edges of this one photo, but it looks like I didn't distress the edges of anything else. So I kind of thought I was going to go the direction of distressing the edges, and then I changed my mind. But I do think that just by distressing the edges of this one photo mat, it kind of draws more attention to it, and I really like that. So here I'm placing the 4x4 photo down in the corner, and I love that close photo of Tatum holding her beautiful bouquet of flowers. Did you guys know that bouquets are a thing now for prom? So when I was in school, we had like, I don't know what corsages, but not necessarily bouquets. Now they go a full bouquet. All right, I'm pulling in some things from my stash. So I have got the Scrapbook.com Delicate Leaves. That was the first die I showed you there. And then I've got the Scrapbook.com Market Bloom Florals. I'm also going to be pulling in the cut file that was pre-cut and included in the kit. And I'm just going to be using the butterflies from it. So you can see there in my stack and sort tray, I've got these beautiful flowers that I die cut from the Scrapbook.com Market Bloom Florals. There's my beautiful butterflies, and I backed those with the same pink pattern paper as you can see in the background. And then these leaves that I'm placing, I cut out of some cardstock from my stash, a dark green. I thought it kind of matched her dress, and that's the Scrapbook.com Delicate Leaves die. So these are two dies that I have in my stash that are like staples in my craft room. I use them all the time. Anytime I need florals, I pull these out. So I kind of thought that I did the white, so it's white on white. It's a layered die cut, and I wanted to use the white since her flowers were white, and I love the look of that. So I think I'm going to put a couple flowers down at the bottom, and I can't decide where I want that other white flower. In the sketch, it's kind of up there on the left-hand corner, but I don't know that I like that. I kind of want it over maybe on my photo, so I'm going to take another look at that. You can see here I pulled in one of the puffy stickers that was included in the kit that says "Smell the Flowers," and I thought that was so perfect for this with her holding the bouquet, and I definitely wanted to document that it's a thing for prom to, have a bouquet. So let's see here. I'm putting a little bit of foam on the back of one of these flowers. So I'm going to glue one down flat, and then the one that's kind of overlapping, I'm going to put a little foam tape just on the side of it so that it will lay down flat over top of the other one. And I think that looks so, so pretty. Let's see here. So I have my butterflies, and all I did for the butterflies is I took some liquid glue and glued the cut file to the pattern paper, and then I took my scissors and fussy cut around it. It was really easy to back, and it was so nice because it's already pre-cut and included in the kit. Now, if you don't want the pre-cut cut file, maybe let's say you want to size it differently, once you're a subscriber, you do receive a code, and you can use that code on the My Creative Scrapbook website, and you can have access to any of their cut files and resize them and just, use them over and over again if you'd like. I'm still moving around my die cuts and my title. I can't decide where I want it to go. I think the Smell the Flowers title looks better over top of the pink. It stands out more. It gets a little bit lost on that busy pattern paper. So I want to kind of overlap the two, and I am happy with that. So I'm going to go ahead and add some liquid glue to the back. I do like these butterflies, and now I think I've landed on, I want these, this last flower with the leaves up here in the upper right. I do want to cut these leaves down a little bit. I think they're a little bit long, so I will trim those and get that glued down. For my butterflies, I'm just going to go ahead and adhere them, and I love the way that looks. Now, if you're not already a subscriber to the My Creative Scrapbook kits, they do have the main kit, the limited edition kit. They have an album kit and a creative kit, so there's lots of different kits to fit your styles. The main kit, I feel, is more colorful and like vibrant, maybe modern is a good word. And then the limited edition kit usually has more of like a vintage style to it. You'll have to also check out the album kit and the creative kit. I'm not as familiar with those because I subscribe to the limited edition kit in addition to this main kit. There is lots and lots of inspiration over on the My Creative Scrapbook website, as all of the design team members' layouts are posted there, so you can use those for inspiration, and they're housed there. So if you don't want to create right away, you can go back and look at those later. I'm pulling out my little box of gems here, and I think I want a pearl. So I found these white pearls, and I'm going to go ahead and add those to the center of my butterflies. I see Joanne Bartel do this all the time on her layouts, and I'm a huge fan of hers, and so I think it's so fun to add these to the butterfly. It just adds a lot of extra detail without a lot of effort. So I've got 3 on the larger butterfly, and then I'm going to place 2 on the smaller butterfly. I will glue those down off camera. I'll use some Nuvo Deluxe glue, so if any seeps out, it dries clear. So this layout has really come together very quickly. The last finishing touch that I'm going to add is I'm going to add some journaling strips, and I'm going to add those to the bottom right-hand corner. I just use my MacBook and I pull up a Pages document. I size it to the size that I want. I highlight all the text and then add 1.5 for spacing so that I have enough room to trim between the lines. So here you can see I've got my paper trimmer here, and I am just trimming my journaling into strips, and then I will get those adhered down to the layout. And a couple of these I'll need to trim down. I like to trim it down just to the end of the words. And I don't really measure on these, so like right now I'm going to go in and trim a little bit more off just to so that they're pleasing to the eye. So I'm going to bring in my reverse tweezers and some glue, and we will get those glued down, and then that is really all there is on this layout. Now my journaling says, sophomore year and already stealing the show, Tatum's first prom, and she looked breathtaking, April 2025. I still may go back and add some additional journaling to talk about the bouquets, because I think it's pretty wild. The price of a bouquet is a lot more than just one of those wristlet corsages, right? I mean, if you've priced those recently, you probably know what I'm talking about. But she does look gorgeous with the bouquet. All right, it's almost prom season again, so we will soon be shopping for another prom dress, and I just can't wait to see what color of dress she picks out for this year. If you've enjoyed this video, please hit that thumbs up button. If you're new, I hope you'll subscribe and come back. And if you don't already follow me on Facebook and on Instagram, I would love for you to follow me on those platforms as well. Be sure to check out the description box where I'll have links to the My Creative Scrapbook website, along with any of the other products that I used in today's video. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one. Bye!